Hey, welcome to SE Cousin Designs. I don't usually do videos like this, but why not? Um, I have done some home repair projects. This is SE Cousin Designs. Thanks for coming into my shop, which is this room. Can you imagine from 1910 or whatever, as old as this house is, how many transformations this room has had? Um, so essentially what I did is I rocked the ceiling. I may have gone over the plaster and lath because heck, why knock it down? I have to pick it up and get rid of all that. Um, that just made sense to me. I originally wasn't doing that. Then I quickly learned, let's not do that again. So we put a really nice coat of paint. These days I'm going with the more expensive paints. Um, and boy, is it worth doing that. Then we did the dreaded, god-awful panel painting. The paneling in the room was coming off, and so I took my pin gun. Yet another great reason to own one of those battery-operated pin guns. Just nail in or pinned in the various loose panels. If I come real close like this, you're going to see a discrepancy here. Something's going to go over this actually. This is where the gas pipe came out for the light. Pretty cool, hey? So I had to take that out of the wall. And now, so my wife went ahead and painted. We repurposed these. These were in the building where I work. I'm a software QA guy in the daytime. And one of the tenants moved out. Coincidentally, we're now in that space, UL. This is not a UL video, by the way. This is for SE Custom Designs. This right here, that's the disclaimer. So yeah, she went ahead and she painted these. She did a lovely job. Of course, she's an artist, and that's what she does. She just does these things so naturally. I'd be picking out a color forever. Colors. Okay, so she picked this color out as well. So very excited about that. We then went locally. There's a place called Huck Finn's Warehouse and More, where you can get bargains on rugs. So we got this rug here. I had to do a lot of scrubbing on the ground. So you know my sins are hidden under the under the rug, where there was a lot of overspray from the cabinets. So we are pleased. My wife is more pleased. I get to bring down her sewing table, which was originally made for that space there. You can look up the videos where I, don't take anything for granted that everybody knows how to do these things, as simple as they may be. I did a video on how to put up shelves. So we'll be putting those shelves back where they were. I'm going to put the sewing table over there. And whatever else is going to come back in here. This is a wonderful room because it gets a lot of sun. Basically, the sun rises over here in this east area over here, and then it goes like this, traverses the house like this. So you're getting the sun in the morning, afternoon, and late afternoon, that type of thing. So I'm excited. How long have I been talking about this? 3 minutes, 46 seconds. So perhaps what I'll do is I'll come back and I will do some, okay, everything is back in the room video. So what we won't be putting back, if you've seen past versions, is there was a shelf, a custom shelf that I made. Man, was it heavy. But I made it to come out, thank God, semi-secure to the trim down there and then into the wall. But it went from the floor to the ceiling. And it was about this wide, I guess. What does that even mean, about that wide? Maybe 2.5, 3 feet, maybe 3 feet, 3.5 feet. I can actually show you this thing. Now I'm going to have to repurpose it. This is our catch-all room at the moment, but there you go. So there it is. This thing weighs a ton. Wow. So there you go. My wife will be horrified that I came into this room. Let's go back in here. I lower my voice, don't want to give myself away. Thanks for coming to the room, the sewing room. That's what it's going to be now. It was a sewing room. Before that, I had children in it, blah, blah, blah. I do have to take this window here to the local place called City Glass. Don't know if y'all want a video on that. Let me know. You simply remove these thin pieces of trim here, and then you can pop one, just pop it out. Of course, this is the older style house where they have the lead weights, and these obviously missed it. That's one of the reasons why this is broken, because it fell down through the years. And also, you can see that I hodgepodged this thing together because it was starting to fall apart as well. This house has had so much work done in 2019. New roofs in front and the back, new roof above us, all the dormers. I painted my house on the outside at the age of 56. Got it done. So we're gonna go down to the wood shop. Oh, we're also finishing up the front railing area. Let me take you down there. You have to be very careful that we don't see things we're not supposed to see. My wife gets embarrassed. I made this leaning ladder, by the way. I make a lot of stuff. It's a leaning ladder that is independently made so that the unit is independent. It doesn't have to be secured, or it's not leaning against the wall necessarily. It just looks like it is. And this I made so that it can come apart. We use this in our shows to display our things, but I've made other leaning ladders that literally lean. I've made bookshelves through the years. You lose track of all the things, all kinds of things that you make. So, but I did this too. This here is all, isn't this beautiful? I still haven't stained it or anything like this. But this was all falling apart, all the plaster and lath from all the rain that was coming through the roofs. So here we are here. You recall that I did this, revived this, basically took all the paneling off, the siding, and I routed here, and then painted. I still want to put a rail or two in between, but for now, that's about all we're going to get. And then we are doing this side here. We might get a little rain today, but tomorrow's going to be nice, and so we're going to go ahead and possibly put the second coat on this today. Thanks for coming to the shop, the house of SD Custom Design. Take care and God bless.